let's talk about the 10th anniversary of Ant-Man from 2015. Now, if anyone was going to see 2015 superhero film, was directed by Peyton Reed. However, the film famously was originally meant to be directed by Edgar Wright, and actually in a very actual production history. Originally, Edgar Wright was actually originally supposed to direct the film. However, before production on the film was supposed to begin, Edgar Wright ended up quitting the project ended up being fired due to creative differences he had with Marvel. So he was then replaced with Peyton Reed. Peyton Reed was during production of the film. Peyton Reed was notoriously given only a few months to get pre-production up and running. Now, if anything, of course, I guess Paul Rudd is Ant-Man, as well as Michael Douglas as Hank Pym, the original Ant-Man, who was reimagined in the MCU as a mentor figure, rather than the particularly youthful character he is in the comics. It also starred Evangeline Lilly as Hope Van Dyne, Hank Pym's daughter. This was also Darren Cross. Also, his colleague stars Darren Cross, Shield Jacket, who the character Darren Cross / Shield Jacket is an amalgamation of two different characters of Ant-Man. First being Darren Cross, who's a villain of Ant-Man, who's actually a villain from in the comics. Actually, ate people's hearts. A character, a element trait of the character that was cut out mainly due to that being kind of rather dark. And the Yellow Jacket is actually derived famously from one of Hank Pym's various different superhero identities in the comics. Also starred Michael Pena, David Dest McLean, as well as Wood Allen, not to be confused with Woody Allen. No, Wood Harris, not to be confused with Woody Harris. It also starred Bobby Cannavale. Now, with Ant-Man, famously, the film had, like I said, had a very good production. So it was originally meant to be directed by Edgar Wright. He famously spent several years trying to get the film made. He famously spent nearly over a decade trying to get the film pitched to Marvel. As he famously tried to pitch the film to Marvel, and actually tried to, and the film was meant to be made in the MCU in 5 years prior in 2010. However, the film was constantly being held up due to Edgar Wright's commitments to various other films and Marvel's shifting priorities. Mainly due to Marvel wanting to get the Avengers made. Ant-Man was eventually made in 2015. And famously, Edgar Wright was eventually fired from production and was replaced with Peyton Reed. Now, Peyton Reed famously was given a very rushed deadline, and Peyton Reed was actually able to deliver the film on production on time. Even in 2015, cost around $500 million worldwide, which today makes it one of the lowest grossing entries in the MCU franchise. Making it one of the lowest grossing. However, the film is still quite successful. And famously received pretty positive critics. We praised the film for being quite a unique breath of fresh air for Marvel. So it was interesting, kind of more nuanced comedic tone. And the main film also spawned 2 sequels, Ant-Man and Wasp and Ant-Man Wasp Quantumania, the latter of which was a pretty big box office flop, and has actually killed off any chances of a sole Ant-Man film for the near future. Anyways, Ant-Man was kind of experimented with different genres in the MCU. So yeah.